One of the anonymous accusers in R. Kelly's criminal case is speaking out publicly for the very first time. Only on CBS This Morning, Lanita Carter describes the alleged 2003 assault that helped lead to the singer's arrest back in February. Kelly, as you know, has pleaded not guilty to 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse involving 4 alleged victims. Jericka Duncan spoke with Carter earlier this week and joins us at the table. Jericka, good morning.
Good morning. Lanita Carter is the woman identified in the indictment as LC, R. Kelly's hairdresser. She was 24 years old at the time of the alleged sexual assault. We want to warn you, some of the details she reveals are very disturbing.
I'm not ashamed of my past anymore. I'm not ashamed of what naysayers say.
Lanita Carter says she braided R. Kelly's hair for more than a year, but saw him as more than just a client. She also considered him like an older brother. She even stood up for the singer when he was arrested on child pornography charges in 2002.
2 words, perfect gentleman. I would tell people, pray for him. Pray for him. I do his hair. He is nothing like what they say.
He had never propositioned you or asked you to do anything sexual before, but then this particular day, what happened?
February 18, 2003, I get a phone call to come down and do his hair. When he came to the room and he asked me for that head massage, and I told him I didn't do massages, I laughed it off. And I didn't know he was for real. If I could change that day, I wouldn't have been there. He pulled my braid down by him, and he said, suck it for daddy, suck it for daddy. And I said, no, and I did like this, and he just started going. He did it like six times.
Carter says Kelly stopped only after someone knocked on the door.
He didn't open the door right away. He says, fix your face. Fix your motherfucking face. I knew that'd be my last day there. And I get to the bathroom, I grab the wall, and it was a rose-colored towel. And I wipe my face. I'm not dressed no type of way. I look at myself in the mirror like, I'm not a beauty queen. I didn't perceive myself to be nothing more than just his hair braider. And I just kept thinking to myself, like, why did this happen to me?
You called the police the day that this happened?
The exact day. They asked for my clothing. And I gave them my favorite Tommy Hilfiger shirt. And that's where they found DNA evidence.
DNA evidence from R. Kelly on your shirt?
Semen.
At the time, charges were not filed in Carter's case. Shauna Bolliker, who was then the lead sex crimes prosecutor, has not responded to our multiple requests for comment.
Celebrities are powerful. Celebrities have support systems. I have no support system outside of my immediate family.
10 months after the incident, Carter signed a $650,000 settlement in which Kelly denied any wrongdoing, and Carter agreed to keep quiet. In 2009, Kelly released a song about having sex with a woman who braids his hair.
That was one of the hairstyles that I was known for doing that I never did on him. We were on the L-shaped couch when the incident happened.
That song led to another confidential settlement, this time for $100,000. Kelly again denied any wrongful conduct, but agreed to never perform the song or include it in future albums. In January, following the uproar sparked by the Lifetime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly, Carter responded to a plea by the current Cook County State Attorney Kimberly Fox for victims to call her office.
We need actual witnesses and victims to have the courage to tell their stories.
I would be going on with my day, you turn on the news, here's another R. Kelly victim, another R. Kelly victim, another R. Kelly victim. And you just want to be there for them.
Did you see the interview that R. Kelly did with Gayle King in which he denied ever sexually assaulting a woman, ever sexually assaulting anyone underage?
Yes, I saw it.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
What did you think when you were watching that?
Felt like it should be a crime to publicly tell a story that he able to get on television and lie.
Did seeing that interview embolden you to want to speak even more?
Yes. It's actually the reason that I'm here.
Kelly's defense attorney, Steve Greenberg, told CBS This Morning these allegations were fully investigated by the police and prosecutors, and a decision was made after evaluating all of the evidence not to bring any charges.
I know that I love myself today. I know that I don't care what anybody say about me.
Do you feel like this is a moment for you where you get to tell your truth and people will listen?
This is a release. I've been carrying this since 2003. I don't want to be in the public, but this is my life. If I die tomorrow, I know that I told the truth.
We interviewed Carter the day after her attorney, Michael Avenatti, was charged with embezzlement, extortion, and other federal crimes. He continues to represent her. The Cook County State's attorney declined to speak about Carter's claims, citing department policy against commenting on open cases.
You can't help but notice how she knows the exact date.
Yes.
Right.
Very
She knows a lot of the
detailed.
details, and she's been through a lot. I mean, not just with R. Kelly, allegedly, of course. She said there's so much more that she wants to talk about that she hopes she'll be able to talk about when there's a trial.
Jericka, as you said, it was disturbing. It was actually stomach-turning to hear the detail. The spitting, all of it was just very disturbing. But you also said in the piece that she signed an agreement not to speak. How is she able to speak now? Is she just disregarding that agreement?
She's disregarding that agreement, and again, it's a process for her. She heard the call from the state attorney.
Yeah.
She saw the interview that you did with R. Kelly, and she said, you know what? He gets to talk about what he says is his truth. I'm going to speak out.
A lot of people are glad she's telling her truth, too.
And you hear one thing time and time again from these victims when so many of them question, what did I do wrong? I wasn't dressed a certain way, or I'm not a beauty queen. You could sense the pain that she
Heart
was
goes
in.
out to her.
And you do wonder why charges were not brought.
Yeah. Jericka, thank you.
Thank you.